Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pager here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 4 as well as Legends of Tomorrow. So in this season of Legends, we've had some departures from the Wave Rider as well as some additions, but definitely some notable departures of fan favourites from the show. We've had both members of Firestorm depart from the Wave Rider. Martin Stein didn't leave by choice. Unfortunately, he died in the Crisis on Earth X crossover earlier on in the season. And then we saw Jax, the other half, leave the episode after in the mid-season finale. Who knows if he will be returning? It honestly doesn't look like that will be happening, but yeah, who knows? Like, he could be showing up later on, but at this time you have to think he is not returning. We did pick up Citizen Cold, aka Leonard Snart from Earth X, who we also met in the crossover, but he will only be in one more episode by the looks of it this season, the one that actually contains John Constantine, which is the mid-season premiere, who will also only be in that episode. So after episode 10, or the mid-season premiere, the Wave Rider will be feeling especially empty. Of course, we did pick up Zari, the new member for Legends, but that's really not enough to, make up for Firestorm leaving, as well as Captain Cold joining and then leaving as well. Now, recently the producers of Legends of Tomorrow did talk about the current state of the Wave Rider and recent departures and the decrease in members, and they did confirm that we would be getting another person joining the Wave Rider at some point, you would think this season. They also went on to say that whoever would be joining the Wave Rider would be an already established character in the Arrowverse. So someone who has already been fleshed out and set up in another show. So we did talk about this recently in a video around which characters could possibly be on their way to Legends and hopping aboard the Wave Rider. And one of those options was a popular choice in the form of Wally West, aka Kid Flash. So recently, Mark Pedowitz, who is the head of the CW network, which is the home of the Arrowverse shows, did say he was optimistic about the DC TV shows all being renewed for new seasons. He didn't confirm it, he didn't say it's 100% happening, but he did say he was, as I said, optimistic about their renewals. But recently, Mark was also in an interview and was asked about Legends and its additions, and this is what he went on to say. As we've lost some characters this season, you will see new ones pop up. You might see Wally West show up on Legends. The interviewer then followed up on Mark's Wally comment by asking whether he would be a new permanent member, and Mark Pedowitz went on to say, "I can't answer that, you'll have to watch." So these comments would have many people very excited about the prospect of Wally coming to the show, but I guess some others would really be asking themselves, well, does this really mean that Wally is coming to Legends? Is this really a confirmation? And even though he didn't say it is 100% happening, there are a few things that do point to Wally actually going to Legends and becoming a new member of the Wave Rider. This season, Wally has been neglected by the Flash show. He really should have had the chance to be the Flash early on this season, take the mantle. I mean, if Diggle is allowed to be Green Arrow for more episodes than Oliver has been Green Arrow this season, that's actually a thing. If you think about it, that's incredibly weird, but yeah. Then surely Wally West should have been allowed to actually be the Flash for at least one episode early on the season, particularly at the beginning. Wally should have been the Flash for that whole episode. Red suit, I know he looked weird in the red suit, but he should have still been the Flash for that episode, possibly even into season 2, and maybe that's when Barry returned, but they didn't really have faith in the Wally character, and that really sums up Wally's experience on the Flash TV show. He is always sidelined, almost forgotten about, and you sort of feel bad for him. We then saw Wally leave at the end of episode 3, if I remember correctly, and then return at the end of episode 7 in preparation for the wedding and the crossover. And then just after that, he left again. But he will be back early on in the back half of the season, but how relevant and used will he be when he returns? My prediction, not very much, unfortunately. Also, Kenan Lonsdale, who plays Wally West, aka Kid Flash, is on a season regular contract on The Flash. So his contract is really set on him appearing in a large amount of episodes. Now, seeing he has been in less than half of this season, he is for the most part getting paid to do nothing for the most part. So he is really the only option that people have talked about that wouldn't cost the CW money to really bring him on to Legends. His contract would just be changing over and switching over to a different show. Because really these CW contracts are okay, yeah, you're a regular on this show, but you do have options to appear on the other shows. So if they needed a character from Flash to go on Arrow or vice versa, their contract allows them to do that. So Wally could easily go to Legends while still appearing on Flash this season, and the change wouldn't be too dramatic. Now Mark's comments did heavily hint to Wally coming onto the show. Why bring him up? He wasn't asked about Wally, he brought it up. If you've been watching my videos where I've brought up this topic, you would know that I have voiced my opinion on why I wouldn't want Wally on Legends of Tomorrow, but I have said that if he were to join, I wouldn't be annoyed, mad, or triggered. I would have just preferred someone who isn't as overpowered as a speedster is on the show as a member of the Wave Rider. But I do feel that Wally would fit the show. I believe his characteristics would fit into the show, just him as a person without his powers, and he would bring in that younger hero enthusiasm that the show sort of lost when Jax left the Wave Rider. So that would definitely be something that I would be looking forward to if Wally was to join Legends and, be aboard the Wave Rider with all those different characters. As I did say, I think he is a bit too overpowered for the show, so if he were to join, I think that'd be a very interesting thing to see play out. How would Wally play out that well on the team if he is so overpowered? He could take down, especially, if you've watched the episodes of Legends, some of the people they take, if Wally was involved in that, the episode will be over in 5 to 10 minutes. So if he does come in this season, hopefully he's right towards the end where maybe they're taking on Malice and different threats like that. So Wally isn't seen as overpowered. He might have no effect on Malice at all. Might have to be someone else who is the person that's going to be actually able to take down Malice, and Wally is sort of useless against that. So hopefully that's what they go with, and Wally is more there to just be that overpowered thing for the generic villains or minions of the villain, if you want to call it that. But hopefully he isn't overpowered where he's able to take down the big bads straight away. Whether Wally continues on into next season of Legends is another question, but they did say that, there would be a new character come this season, hopefully. So he could just be there for the end of the season, and then he just goes back to Flash for this next season, I guess, but we'll have to wait and see in regards to that. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like in the video. Let me know in the comments section down below. Are you excited for Wally to go to Legends? I know it's not necessarily 100% confirmed. Bit of a meme to put in the title because people always put confirmed in the titles when things aren't confirmed, like that renewal thing. So many people saying confirmed when it wasn't confirmed, so a bit of a meme to chuck it in there. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Would you like Wally on the show? Are you excited for him coming on the show? If this is 100% true, just let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.